I'm Bradley, and welcome to the Frugal Freak podcast, where I am the freak in society because I like to save my money. I am grateful for the things I have so I don't overconsume, and apparently I'm the freak in society. So welcome aboard. You are going to hear, if you haven't already, my voice is crackling a little bit. I was out at the club last night until like 1 p.m. 1 a.m. It's so loud at that club that I go to that you're just screaming for hours, just trying to talk to someone. So I'm losing my voice, and which is really not good because when I tell you, oh my God, when I tell you I'm about to fuck you up so bad on this episode. So I'm going to give you the warning now of like lower your volume, or if you're wearing headbuds or anything like that, like please, 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 I have warned you right now. Or if you're driving, can you imagine if you're driving and I scream like wake up and you like veer off? I don't know. Oh my God, big fluffy doggy, so cute. So, we made it to episode 5. I cannot even believe that. Thank you guys for all the love and support that you've been giving me on my episodes. It's so nice just to see that my videos are enjoyable to you guys. They're helping you, just like my little videos on TikTok. Oh, I should say that too. When I post this, I will have passed 500,000 followers on TikTok. And I don't know if you can tell, but I actually was crying like 20 minutes ago. I don't know. Do you guys do this? Sorry, I'm so sorry for the voice cracking. It's going to be this entire episode, so I'm just going to apologize now. I don't know if you guys do this. I cry so much when I drive. Please tell me I'm not the only one who does that. I don't know. What is it? Is it because our car, I've heard someone say once, like our cars feel like our comfort space because like we're enclosed in this area and there's like no one in with us. So it's it's almost like a quiet room at like somewhere, you know? Anyways, I was like crying like 30 minutes ago, like tears coming out of both eyes, just because I'm just so grateful for everything. And I can't even 500. I have no words. I don't know what to say. I like to take screenshots of like my following count because it kind of puts like a date stamp on like when I achieved that milestone. Can I tell you, at the beginning of 2024, I was at like 167,000 followers. So like over the span of this year, what's the fucking math, Brad? Do the math. 167. I mean, that's like 330,000 followers in a year. Like, I don't want to come off as like an out of touch influencer, which I don't even feel like I'm an influencer. Like, yeah, I'm influencing people to like be more mindful with their money, but I hate the word influencer because there's so many negative aspects of that term. But like, it is so weird that I am just like this random guy who grew up in a small town in Connecticut. And I just like sit around and like talk into a camera lens. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I think I always used to see like influencers and content creators as this like untouchable person. And it's kind of weird, I guess. Don't take this like in a like out of touch way, but it's kind of weird for me to now be one of them. And I just see I'm like this normal person. Like I'm literally filming this in like a school parking lot. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like I'm not in a fancy podcast studio or anything like that. Like, it just is so weird to me. I can't believe it. A 500,000 followers. Like, and I don't even like the word followers. I like supporters because I feel you support me for like my message or whatnot. I don't know. Followers is just such like a stupid word. Is this like the worst intro yet of the 5 episodes? Like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm so sorry. But just anyways, and you know what's so crazy too? Literally in my last episode that I just posted like a week ago, I think I said I was at like 457,000 followers. And I was like, yeah, at this rate, I'll probably achieve like 500,000 followers by the end of January. What just happened in the past 2 weeks? You know, that like I've reached 500,000. Dude, I can't even believe this. So, thank you so much, literally to every single one of you. There have been some of you who said you just randomly found me on YouTube. I can't even believe that. YouTube is such a big, massive world that I can't believe anyone. I always assume everyone found me from TikTok, but I guess if you're here like strictly from YouTube, I think that's awesome. So, and I'm so sorry because you probably won't get any of this. Like, you have no idea how the people who watch me on TikTok they get it so fucking much because, a long story short, I basically post like a video a day, and it really has shown into my life and like how I live my life, my frugal mindset and whatnot, that like my TikTok supporters get it so fucking bad. Like, you, like, I don't even know how to say it. Like, I just feel like if I was talking to a TikTok supporter, they understand it all. Where I just feel like whoever found me from YouTube, you're probably like, this guy's fucking nuts, but like he seems to have some good advice or whatever. I don't know. I'm so blabbing. This is so bad. Forgive me. Please don't unfollow me. It's really, like, truly to the bottom of my heart, any of you who have supported me, I can't believe it. I can't believe anyone cares about me. I can't believe I get to help people. All of it. It's been the dream of my life, and to have watched it happen, and especially happen in such an intense way this year, I'm absolutely speechless. And like, I don't know how other like content creators or influencers are. I literally wake up every day being like, what the fuck is happening? Like, how is this my life? Like, I don't know how they ever get used to it, or how it just becomes a normal part of their life. I can't. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, I wake up every day and I'm just like, what's going on? Like, how is this happening? Okay, I know this isn't what you guys are here for, but a lot of you tell me you just want to have longer videos where we're chit-chatting. And I told you in my last episode, I really struggle with like just talking, because I feel like if I'm not teaching something or like selling like the frugal lifestyle, I feel like people don't care about me. So I'm kind of out of my comfort zone right now with this intro, just kind of like yapping. But I appreciate you guys who appreciate me and don't give a fuck what I'm really saying. You're just here to hang out and learn some stuff. So, oh my God, where do I begin? So, okay, now begins like what this episode is about. But again, thank you for all the love and support on TikTok. I'm speechless. I'm absolutely speechless. The year's coming to an end, and if you watch me on TikTok, I post monthly income videos, I post my monthly budget videos, and so I have all my calculations of like the income I've made throughout the year, because of course, you know, I have multiple side hustles, so I don't just get like one W-2 at the end of the year. I'm literally going to get like 11 this year. Like, I don't even know what the fuck to do. My taxes are going to be so fucking insane. I'm going to estimate I'm probably going to owe at least like $5,000. I have to. It's not going to be pretty, but this is why we save our money and live frugal. So when you have a $5,000 tax bill, you just say, okay, here you go, I got it. The idiots wouldn't get it. You know what I mean? They're so stupid. So I did all my calculations of my monthly income over this year, and I have made over $100,000 this year. And this is what I was crying about earlier. It probably won't come out now because I let it all out. But like, you don't even know what that means to me. I don't even think I know. Like, I don't even know if it's like fully hit me yet that I made $100,000 this year, and it's the first time in my life. Even last year, I think last year I made maybe like I think I made like in the high 60s or low 70s. So like my income from last year to this year fucking jumped, and it's crazy. And like, you have no idea, after living the life in my 20s year after year after year, making like in the high 20,000 range to low 30,000 range in a year. Like, you have no idea what this means to me. I cannot believe it. I never, ever, ever thought that could be me. Never in my lifetime. And I was thinking about it earlier. I was like, I remember when I was making like around $30,000 a year, and I always said, oh my God, I couldn't even imagine if I made $50,000 a year, how crazy that would be. Because like, I guess I just come from such a small-minded life, and because I only knew money in a negative way, and I was always earning such little money with my degree, like, I thought 50,000 was like $1 million. And which 50,000 is, that's good income. So I'm not saying that to be like, I would never say that. But it's just funny to see, like, back when I was making $12 and $13 an hour, I thought if I was making $50,000, I would be, like, fucking rolling in it. You know what I mean? But especially because of living my cheap, frugal lifestyle and saving my money, like, 50,000 in my life would go a long way. I actually want to put in a little, like, mini lesson before we get to, like, the meat and potatoes of today's episode, where I'm going to rip your fucking head off. Because you're a fucking idiot, and we know how I feel about idiots. Stop. So my mini lesson for today is, just because you start to make more money or you increase your income, you better not increase your lifestyle. Oh, but Bradley, I worked hard for my money. Oh, but Bradley, I worked really hard for my raise. Oh, but Brad, shut up! Okay? Because what happens, this is the fucking thing. And I probably said this in another episode. Everyone thinks if I just make more money, everything gets better, everything goes away. Of course, increasing your income is an incredible thing, and it's one of the biggest tools to paying off debt, being able to save more money. If you live like everyone else in society, the real freaks, if you live like them, you making more money just means you're going to spend more money. Because what have I said about mindset? Pop quiz. What have I said about your mindset? Your mindset matters so much, just as much as your spending habits. Your mindset matters so much in your frugal journey, your journey to paying off debt. And these people who refuse to think differently, they're so brainwashed by consumerism. They think, oh, my income increased, I should get a more expensive car. Oh, my income increased, I should go out to eat more. Oh, my income increased, I should be able to go shopping more, and I should update my wardrobe. And then they have nothing to show for their increase of income. And their bank account is still a sad sack of shit. So anyways, like, okay, I know I'm extreme, I know I'm intense. So if you want to celebrate your accomplishment by, higher income, go do something nice for yourself. Yes, I said it! Yes, Bradley is giving you the stamp of approval. If you have increased your income, you're working your ass off, go get a milkshake or something, okay? Like, go treat yourself, fine. But, like, please don't fall into the trap that they fall into. And this is what this episode is going to be about, and just fucking wait. But please, like I said, I think I made $30,000 or $40,000 more this year from last year. I'm not doing anything differently. I'm still going to sleep with the heat off in the cold. I'm still cooking all my meals at home. I'm still driving my almost 17-year-old convertible. What does it matter? What does it matter that I increase my money? Why? Oh my God, we've been here so much. Why do I have to keep saying this? Why? Just because you made more money, why would you spend it? Then you have nothing. Then you log into your bank account and you have nothing. You have nothing to show for making more money. I can't. So anyways, that's my mini lesson for today. Like, even though I've hit 100,000, it might even be like 110,000. And not to brag, of course. This is going to sound so crazy. I actually feel like I hate to talk about money because I remember how sad and empty and hopeless it used to make me feel back when I was making $12 and $13 an hour, that I never want to put that feeling onto someone else to hear, like, oh my God, he's making $110,000 a year and, like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? But let me tell you, I mean, I really say it because I want you to see me. I want you to see the guy who from age 20 to like 27 had one income stream making between $11 and $17 an hour over those 7 years. Like, I never in my wildest dreams fucking thought I could do this. And like I said, I even thought 50,000 would be like unbelievable. So I can't even believe that I've accomplished this. And my God, maybe I'll wedge. Okay, another mini lesson. But it's like, of the $100,000 I made this year, or 110, whatever, literally like 40 to 45,000 of that was from an office job. If I'm doing the calculations right. Like, it has proven to me so much how important it is to work your ass off, have multiple income streams, create a side hustle, whatever it is. And I know it might come off as a little out of touch because a lot of my income now comes from social media and OF. And I know most people don't have those options, or it doesn't work out for people that way. So I totally get it. I'm not sitting here being like, oh my God, why aren't you making $100,000 a year? Trust me, I'm not saying that. Even when I was barely making money, even when I was so depressed, don't even get me started with the people who are depressed. Well, Bradley, I'm depressed, and saving money or spending my money makes me feel good. Well, Bradley, I'm depressed, and spending my money makes me happy. Wake up! If you're depressed, you think spending your money, which then will leave you with less money, you think that's going to solve your fucking problem? I can't even believe it. I cannot. People have it so backwards. You have it so backwards. You're so stupid. Here's today's video, and I'm telling you, get fucking ready. I'm so fucking fired up. So, oh shit. No, I have a little time. I have my house cleaning side hustle that I'm doing after this, and then I'm doing my dancer gig after that. So if I don't die from old age, I'm going to die from exhaustion. I know it. I just know it. I don't know if you guys on TikTok saw that video I posted of like reading my hate comments from that subreddit that was gossiping about me. And there was someone who said like I look really bad. Like even in the past 2 years, they said I looked so much better 2 years ago than I do now. I literally think I'm just fucking exhausted. Like, I think I am, like, wiped out exhausted. Like, I have busted my motherfucking ass. Sometimes I'm up until, like, 11 o'clock or midnight, like, editing TikTok content. Like, and I'm not going to be that influencer or whatever who's like, oh, my God, doing social media is hard. But it's, like, it kind of is hard when you're juggling so many other pieces of your life. Like, so many of these content creators, like, it's all they do. Like, I don't know. Anyways. So, honestly, I just think I'm fucking exhausted, if I'm being honest. But I mean, that's just, it is what it is, you know? Like, you just got to keep busting your ass, and you got to keep trying to do anything possible to make your dreams come true, you know? So, anyways, oh my God. So, today's video is inspired by me making $100,000 a year. Hate is a very strong word. And I feel like in society we're told we should not say we hate anyone or we do not hate anything. That ends today. Yes, I'm going to tell you, I do hate someone, and we're going to talk about it. And it's in celebration of me reaching $100,000 salary this year, or me reaching $100,000 income this year. If there's anyone I hate in society, it's the person making $100,000 a year living paycheck to paycheck. And yes, I said it. And yeah, I said it. I'm not gonna give a but. I'm not gonna give an and. If you make $100,000 a year and you complain that you are living paycheck to paycheck, get out. Okay, get out of here. Like, it pisses me off to no end. Did you guys know that only 13% of Americans earn $100,000 or more a year? 13% of Americans. So you want me to sit back and say, oh, 87%, if the top 13% of American income earners cannot get by, then the 87% who are making less than 100,000, wow, they must all be out on the street. You know what I mean? Like, so remember that. Apparently only 13% of Americans make $100,000 or more a year. And here we go. Because I already hear, well, Bradley, what if they're living in a big city? Well, Bradley, what if they have kids? Wake up! Cut it with your fucking bullshit excuses. Okay? And I love when people tell me, well, Bradley, it's hard to live on $100,000 in a city. I lived in New York City in my early 20s when I was making $12, $13, and $14 an hour. Okay? So shut up! And that is what I love so much about my content. No one could come to me for shit. I don't want to hear it from anyone. Oh, okay. So how was I able to get by in New York City when I was making $12 and $13 an hour, drowning in debt? Do you want to fucking tell me? Oh, but you make what after taxes? It's like $6,500 a month and you're living paycheck to paycheck? Get the fuck out of my face. I hate people who make so much money and you can't even get by. And you blame it on inflation. You blame it on living in the city. Blame it on you being an idiot. You're stupid. And you know what fires me up so much about it is because how fucking dare you? How fucking dare you when there are so many people earning such little money? I walked in those shoes, so I don't want to hear it. How dare you be so lucky to make such good money, but because you're an idiot, because you can't get your shit together, because you're so brainwashed by consumerism and you want to live a bigger lifestyle than you can afford, that's why you're living paycheck to paycheck. You idiot! I get so mad because I remember the days when I was making $12 and $13 an hour and I prayed for any opportunity to make more money. And I did everything I could to be able to get by, to be able to eat, to be able to pay my bills. And you want me to sit here in this chair, listen to you making $100,000 a year, and for me to feel bad for you. Wake up! Get out of here! I hope people cannot hear me because if they can, I might get the cops called on me. Oh my God. I can't stand them. I can't stand them. And then, you know what? I'm going to say it too. I'm going to say it too while we're at it. Oh my God, Brad, you're so judgy. You're so judgy. You're so judgy. Shut up. Okay, someone needs to say it. This is why I get so in your face about money, because everyone today is so like, oh, it's okay. It's okay. You should treat yourself. Go treat yourself, girl. You work hard. It's okay that you barely... Why do I sound like Mickey Mouse right now? It's my fucking voice. It's okay that you don't have any money saved, but you work. Oh, you work? Oh, you have a job? That means you should go treat yourself, because treating yourself is taking the money out of your pocket and giving it to everyone else. And then you have nothing, and that's treating yourself. Wake up! How can you be so stupid? How do you take it as judgy? You are an idiot. You're an idiot. And you need someone to tell you. You're not going to get the soft coddled bullshit with me. Okay? If that's what you want, go find some influencer idiot who's going to just sell you some stupid shit. Okay? I'm going to say it. And I know people are going to maybe you'll get mad. I feel like you guys get it. And I feel like you guys know me that I'm never saying anything to like be mean or hurtful. I'm just saying what I feel like is the truth. And the truth is, don't tell me you're living paycheck to paycheck and you want to blame having the kid for it. I fucking said it. Yeah, I fucking said it. Are you going to use your kid as a crutch? Why'd you have the kid then? Tell me. I'll sit here and wait. Why'd you have the kid? It's just, and I've done this rant so many times on my lives. Why do you have a pet if you have no money? Why do you have a pet? Why'd you get a pet? You're so selfish. You're so stupid. You have no money, and yet you say, oh, but I'm lonely. Oh, but Bradley, people could benefit from the emotional support. So can I! I mean, I can afford a dog. But I just don't feel like I'm emotionally ready. Oh my God, my voice is going to be so done. You guys are... I think I'm going to have a heart attack in this episode. So we're going to keep filming. Dude, why did you have a kid then? I don't get how people make these decisions and then they're like, oh, I have no money. Oh, we decided to have kids. Oh, but we could barely get by. We have no money. Oh, I bought that pickup truck. That was $80,000. Oh, but I wonder why I don't have any money. Wake up! Why do you think? Because you're an idiot. You make awful choices. Like 2 + 2. I cannot believe this. And this is why I make my content. So call me judgy if you want. You need to wake up. You're going to let your whole life go by living broke because you can't make a good decision if your life depended on it. Just think. Why? And And this, oh my God, this is probably for a bigger conversation, but it's like, if you're just not in a financially stable place, you shouldn't have had the kid at all. And I fucking said it. And you know what? I'll double down on it because it's like, look at my life. I'm 32 now. Look at my life from 22 to 32. Look at the difference in my life in 10 years in terms of finances. But why? You need a kid right now? You just can't wait. And I know people are going to say, well, Bradley, women are on a timeline where they could give birth. And I get that. But I'm giving just a general example that I'm just like, why are you making these choices? I don't want to hear from you that you're living paycheck to paycheck making $100,000 a year. Oh, because of this. Oh, because of that. Well, why did you make those decisions? And actually, I have this, oh my God, my whole car's fogging up. People are going to think I'm like hotboxing in here, which I kind of am. I'm like going to pass out. I want to make a video. I'm going to fucking do it. I want to make a video on TikTok of if I was living in New York City on $100,000 a year, how I would do it and not live paycheck to paycheck. You know, I have looked at so many apartments in New York City. You know, you could find like a studio apartment or a one bedroom for like $2,000 or $2,200. So then where does the other $4,000 you make a month go? If that goes to rent. Okay, I have a $915 student loan payment. Okay, so $4,000 down to, let's say, $3,000. So you're telling me on $3,000 a month, what? You can't pay for your $130 Subway Metro card? You can't grocery? No, you're an idiot! I need to cool down. That just took so much energy out of me. You know, I heard a great saying once that was like, to win with money, it doesn't always matter how much you make. It matters what you do with it. And I really do agree with that. And I know, of course, if you're on a lower income, you're not making a lot of money, of course that quote affects you differently. Again, when I say something, it doesn't mean I'm speaking to every fucking person on this planet. I get it. It's just a general, but it's so fucking true. And I lived it. You're telling me you can't get by on $100,000 a year? Oh, so why was I able to get by on $30,000 living in New York City? And it wasn't easy. I lived in a bedroom in a 3-roommate apartment for $550. Half of my room was my bed. It was the smallest fucking thing, but it worked for me because I had no money. So it was my fucking option. I didn't go out to eat. Maybe I would with friends once or twice here or there, but I cooked every fucking meal at home. You guys know. I've said this. I've been saying this. I'm not teaching you anything new. It could be so easy to win if you just take the steps. But so many people don't want to. And then you want to sit back and cry and say you can't get by on $100,000. I just want to get in your face and like shake you. Do you see how mad it makes me? I think about this all the time. I just can't believe it. It just pisses me off so much. But it really is true. And you have to hear me when I say this. To win with money, it is not always about what you're making. It's what you're doing with it. I've lived the life of making like $28,000 a year. And now this year, like close to probably $110,000. I've lived both sides of the coin, but I'm still living the same way. I'm cooking my meals at home. I'm not going shopping. The second there's an imperfection on my coat, I'm not going to throw it out. Everything is okay as is. You don't fucking need more. Why are you going on a vacation that you can't afford and you're putting it on a credit card? You're the biggest fucking idiot and I can't believe it. Why? For what? Imagine going on a vacation that you can't afford. Who enjoys that? How would you enjoy that? But what if you said no for the next 2 to 3 years so then you could go on vacations for the rest of your life that you can afford? God forbid you have to say no to yourself. And it's these people making $100,000 a year living paycheck to paycheck because they wouldn't know what the word no means if they went back to elementary school and sat through all 5 years. You know? Or if these people had the dictionary shoved in their face and saw what the word no was defined as. These people couldn't do it. And then you're going to just keep living the life you live. And you have no one to blame for yourself. And then you're going to get older and you're going to have no money. And then you're going to want to retire. And then you're going to blame every motherfucker around you but yourself. have to put the windows back up. I'm getting mad again. You know, I feel like so many people sit back and they let their life go by because they think, well, I'm making X amount of money, so I can't win. I'm making X amount of money, so I can't get ahead. If only I was making more money, it all would be so much easier. If only I was making more money, I could achieve my financial goals and I can pay off debt X, Y, and Z. And just remember, there are people making $100,000 a year who are complete morons, who are living a bigger lifestyle than they can afford, and they're not able to get by. So it's not always a money thing, it's a mindset and a behavior thing. So important is to track your expenses and track your spending. Because when you track your spending and you see where every dollar is going, that is your biggest way. I can't talk anymore. I'm actually like, I swear I'm going to like die like filming this right now. I'm like, I'm probably like having a mini stroke and I don't know it. When you track your spending, you can look at every single category and say, holy shit, I spent that much going out to eat, which you already know you shouldn't be going out to eat. Holy shit, I spent that much on coffee last month. Why am I doing this? If I need to save money, if I'm trying to pay off debt, if I have financial goals that I want to achieve, why am I spending this much in these stupid fucking categories? Why do I even have a shopping category? I have more than enough. Why can't I just be grateful for the shit I have? And yeah, I'm chasing more because I'm an idiot of consumerism culture. So start with that. Start tracking your spending and get so real about it. Track every fucking dollar and see where you could start to cut back. Because again, it doesn't just take making a ton of money to win. And to win is defined differently by everyone. To win for me was to make sure I could pay all my bills and never be behind on anything. That's all I ever really wanted, was to just be okay and to pay my bills. Again, with changing your behavior, changing your mindset, tracking your spending, making better choices, you know, that $40,000 or $50,000 that you make in a year can go so much further. Because you're no longer giving it to Amazon. You're no longer giving it to Dunkin' and Starbucks. You're giving it to yourself. You are putting it towards paying off your debt, building an emergency fund, building your future. Like, just don't be like them. Please do not be like them. Do not be like these people who disrespect their money. Oh, maybe I'll end with that. I heard a great quote kind of recently. It was, I don't know if it was a comment I saw, but it's so fucking true. And this is going to be such a good way to end the episode. I'm so excited about this. The way you treat money is how money is going to treat you. If you are absolutely reckless with your money, if you are chaotic with your money, if you are disorganized with your money, if you have no respect for your money is going to treat you the same exact fucking way. Your money is not going to give a fuck about you if you don't give a fuck about it. And because I make good choices, because I'm frugal, because every dollar in my brain matters, my money treats me well because it ends up in my bank account, which is something that I could have in case of an emergency. It's something I could have if I want to go to Paris, France next weekend. If I wanted to, I could. Because I respect money. So money will now respect me. But if you want to just keep being an idiot, like we talked about, if you haven't seen the episode, go watch Stop Being an Idiot. That is the foundation of this. If you just keep being an idiot, you keep going out to eat all the time, you keep spending money out of convenience, you live in a victim mentality and you think it's never going to get better, so why should I try? Then fine. If you think it's never going to get better, it won't ever get better. Because you're not taking the steps, you're not changing your thinking, you're not changing your spending habits, and you're just going to keep doing what you're doing. And you can let me know how that's working for you. If you made it to the end of the video, high five to you. Because I hope you guys are watching to the end, but I don't know. I feel like at some point I probably get too annoying for you, but oh my God, what a fucking episode this was. I feel like me editing this, I'm going to be like, oh, Brad. I'm telling you, it fires me up so much. You make so much money in your paycheck to paycheck. Get the fuck out of my face.